I have not seen your jawline looking like this for a very long time.
Just the interview. I'm training for a fight.
Are you?
Yes.
Who is it going to be?
I'm not-
Is it a YouTube fight?
I'm not announcing it yet.
You are definitely going to have a fight, though.
No, I'm winding you up, but I might do. I might do.
shame.
You never know.
Me too.
I see how excited you got.
I did
you know,
get
I
really
don't know.
excited.
I'm training hard.
I'd fight you.
I'm not boozing.
I'd fight you.
Would you?
Yeah.
But imagine if I lost to you. Most
No,
embarrassing
that's
thing
true.
going.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good way
Yeah,
out
exactly.
of it for me,
Yeah,
then. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
No, you're training hard.
Training hard, no booze, just focused on what we're doing.
Can I say it shows?
Good.
You know?
Good. And it's very warm in here.
Yeah.
So I'll probably do a few more pounds. But
No, you look very good. Eddie, we are here finally. It's taken weeks.
Yeah.
You're known as the man who does the teas now, aren't you? And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
even feel bad about it yourself these days. But we're here. It's an enormous fight. We're at this press conference today, and I can't remember as big a press conference for a long time. Did you get that feel this week?
Absolutely. I mean, Jeddah was incredible last
Yeah.
week. I mean, they've done an amazing job. But this,
Yeah.
you've seen from the media, I mean, it's hours and hours of stuff. And it's a massive fight. You know, one of the biggest in the sport. AJ is always a huge draw. Alexander Usyk has become a huge draw, pound for pound great. It's a brilliant fight, brilliant rematch, finally, August 20th, and glad to get it over the line.
Anthony he's always mentally strong, but there is a feeling that he is very, very determined to be the comeback king in this one. But there's something about him for this.
Yeah, I think he likes to stay calm, doesn't he? He doesn't like to go over the top, but also at the same time, I know how desperate he is to win this fight. He's a winner. You know, it hurts when you lose, and he wants those belts back. So he's going to do everything he can with Robert Garcia and the team to make sure they get this victory. I believe he's going to get it. It's going to be a tough night's work, but we're ready to go August 20th, and I believe AJ will become world champion again.
Educated pressure from the start and not kind of gung-ho.
Yeah, you've got probably gung-ho at times, but at the same time, everyone, you know, the man on the street goes, you've got to just go and chin him. Don't work like that against a pound-for-pound great. Smart pressure, but what you don't do is you don't box him. You don't box him from the outside, let him move around in that little sort of three-quarter ring that he creates himself on the night. But it's difficult to do, Gareth. It's not just a case of walking him down and letting your hands go. There's elements of that, but you've got to do it in a smart way, and I believe Robert Garcia will make sure that happens.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's the criticism of going to Saudi Arabia, 98 or 92 to 98 million event fee from the Saudis.
You know
Huge
what, Gareth?
event.
I heard but I saw your comments as well.
I'm going to tell you my comment.
Yeah.
And my comment was, it would be stronger for Alexander Usyk to be able to give a humanitarian message in the UK. I understand the fact it's a business and they're sportsmen. They're not politicians. And my critique was based around Saudi having their own issues with Yemen that relate to what's happening with Putin and Ukraine. But I just wonder, in the long term, having met Princess and Khalid today, they are the open-minded liberals of their country. They're the ones who want to bring change to their country.
I mean, look,
maybe it's going to
think,
take time for change.
To be honest, it's very difficult to have a political conversation because I'm not that bright. But I can see with my eyes when I go somewhere when there's been change. I went to Jeddah last week. It was a different place to the Jeddah that I went for the Andy Ruiz fight when we did a press conference there. Do they want change? I believe wholeheartedly 100%. Are we seeing it? Yes. Are we dealing with people that care about the sport? Are we dealing with people that are investing in grassroots boxing in Saudi? Up over 300% since the Ruiz fight. 1,000,000%. Are there issues there? Absolutely. So, but if you don't allow something to try and change, how can you? You know,
is that why you're going to take me up on them for my comments that it was wrong to
No, I'm going to also
it?
say to you that you have to know well enough that this is also a dangerous business. And it's a 50-50 split, this fight, where our job is to provide the biggest pot available for Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua. Joshua would like home advantage in London.
Yeah.
The disparity of the money in a game like this, and you know, it doesn't matter, it's in any job, the money has to be considered. You know, if you've got a job to become, working in media in Saudi Arabia, of course, be a tough decision to move and do something different, but at the end of the day, you have to look at the financial element of the deal. Everybody does in any job.
Yeah.
But when you've been there before, when you've experienced it, and it's been a great experience, we had no doubts going back. I just feel that sometimes, when you look at the golf argument, too many people just don't speak from the heart. Now, these golfers should be saying, I wanted to do something different. I believe in the people, running this. I like their vision, and I'm getting a lot of money. You know? Rather than saying, I don't want to talk about it, just be honest. And the honesty of this is, it's a great deal for the fighters. It's a dangerous sport where we need to make sure that I deliver everything I can. I believe in their investment in grassroots boxing. I've seen the change firsthand. and we're there. We've been there before, and we go again.
AJ wins. You've already been quite vocal. You're going to try and get Fury back for the biggest fight, well, certainly in our lifetime. Yeah, ever, maybe ever. Yeah. Does that fight need to go over there because of money as well, or are you going to do a two-fight deal again and bring one back here?
I think
because we want one here, don't we?
We do, but we don't get government support for fights. That's the difference. I've been to all these countries recently where governments are investing in sport to bring major events there. So all of a sudden, you're at a massive disadvantage when you talk about the pot of money. And when you get a fight of that magnitude, can you imagine two people going, "What I'll do is I'll fight for a quarter of the money"?
Yeah, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
Real.
Yeah, boxing's a sport, but primarily it's a business. Of course it is.
All sports are business.
I mean, your dad accused me of having too much of a Corinthian spirit so many times.
But it's
when
nice
talking
to
about
have. We have Corinthian spirit as a family.
Yeah,
we also want to look after these fighters, and deliver for them.
Yeah. Can I ask you as well? How interesting would it be, and are there any plans to have a women's fight on this
Possibly.
card?
I believe you will see a women's fight on this card.
That's a great move as well,
We're
isn't
going
it?
through the undercard with Skills Challenge. Watch this space. I believe you'll see that.